Hello friends, we're here with Dre, who managed to get top 4 in LLDS with what deck again?
True Draco.
True Draco.
True Draco Demise.
Yep.
With loads of floodgates.
Yeah.
True Draco. Boo.
We don't masterpiece anymore, but you still choose to play it, yeah?
First time I used the deck in a competitive
First time?
I only picked the deck up a few weeks ago, so I played it at 1 locals, and then this was the first, like...
Have you played it before, like, with the...
Never masterpiece.
And you actually got top 4, that's really nice.
So, yeah, you know, this was the deck divider, you know, Kid Boo, shout out John for giving us this.
Alright,
you know,
should we go and have a look?
Yeah, so I played 3 of this guy, I mean... What more is there to say about this guy?
Yeah, this guy was at 1.
Yeah, activate spells from your deck, or add it to your hand. Most of the time you're going to add it to your hand because, like, you know, why put it out on board for it to get wrecked?
Yeah.
I played 2 of this. Because you're playing Demise, you probably don't want to play more than 2 because you want to keep setting cards rather than having cards in your hand during the end phase of your turn. But I think it's good, to be honest.
Right.
So I played 2 of that, that's like 5, and then of course this guy came back. When I used to play against this deck, I hated it so much because I played Paleo. This card meant that Paleos can play. This is a masterpiece, really. Activate a trap from your deck, fair and balanced, right? The only thing I'd say about this lineup, I played 41 cards. I kind of wish I played 42 with the 1 of Waterfall, because the only time this deck struggles is when you don't draw monsters.
You don't have any monsters.
So it's great to have like an extra monster. And then of course these 2, you can call these god cards. They're so disgusting. This card wins the outer guys matchup. This deck actually has a really good matchup against every deck this format. Even Goki, of course, like you kind of have to go first against Goki. There's no Gokis. There was like 1 or 2 Gokis.
How many you didn't play Gokis?
I didn't play against a single Goki. I built my deck to play against Goki. We didn't play any. I played against 1 True Draco round 1.
1 True Draco, yeah?
Yeah, 2 of them. Outer guys round 2, that was Bavin, we drew. Round 3, Sky Striker Trickster, that was Sam. Round 4, Outer guys, 2 of that is them. And then round 5, Finn and Pendulum. And we lost to that. That was our first loss, we lost to Finn.
Oh, so X1 after 5 rounds?
X1, X1 draw. I drew to Bavin without it.
Okay. X1 1.
Yeah, and then top 4 I lost to Mech Knight, Invoke, True Draco. That deck's insane. Like, it's insane.
Should we go to the back row bits?
So spells, I can't believe what this card says. Especially in the mirror match, oh my lord, like if you get rid of their cards, you can end up drawing 3 cards off this, so it's just absurd. And of course popping random back row just for a tribute summon Disciples, this card's dumb as well, it's just like, oh, I'm never going to run out of cards because I can just keep spinning stuff back.
3 of each of those.
Diagram, budget diagrams, BLR. I wouldn't have played this deck if it wasn't budget.
It's fairly budget, it's not even an extra deck.
Super budget. And this is essentially what makes the deck good. For obvious reasons, people think, oh, it's searching stuff. It's not just that. This is what turns your floodgates off so you can play. Obviously, Rivalry doesn't do anything to you, but Goza match, you get to sit on Goza match, they can't play, and then you can pop it with your diagram, and then that's it.
Do you think this will get hit in the ban list?
I don't think so. I think realistically they're going to hit terraforming. If they hit diagram after reprinting it, it's just hilarious. But you know, you never know what Konami are up to. 2 common, 1 secret. You know how we do. We don't care about rarities. This card probably needs to go to 1. How many decks use a field spell like that meta? Do you know what I mean? For the past year, it's just been absurd.
A lot of them.
2 desires. There's not much more to say about that card. It's just, you know, triple duality. Consistency, do you know what I mean? I never really felt like that card was ever bad. This card, it's really good, but in the True Draco mirror match, I didn't resolve it once. At one point, I would, because I was always so far ahead. If you know how to play the mirror, Bavin told me how to play it beforehand. Shout out Bavin. You always want to go second, and essentially you just take apart their field. So there was at one time where I had like 3 of these because I had so many cards on field in hand. Like,
you don't even.
But resolving this card's really good. Really, really good. The 1 of Raigeki, because Rocky Shocky was too good to pass up. Too many people did that to me, like in past formats, so I thought, you know, it's time that I dish out, you know. So we got 2 Rivalry. This is the reason why I play the deck.
Floodgates.
for the World Celebration event, I played Floodgate Frogs with 2 of these and 2 of these.
Goes in, yeah.
I personally, this is only my opinion. Personally, I think any deck that can play both these cards is the best deck. To a certain extent, obviously Goki is the best deck, but what this does, it just stops people from playing. You know?
Yeah,
it's really strong. I guess we'll talk about these. This card was insane. This was insane.
Yeah.
I think I beat Sam when I was on 100 life points when he was playing Tricks of Sky Striker, and I was on 100 life points for about 5 turns.
Yeah.
I just didn't draw anything good, and then when I finally established the field, this just guaranteed that I wouldn't get burned by Trickster. So it was really good. Of course, to go with that, we got the skill drain. Of
course. Yep.
That card's really
same
good
thing
as well.
as that.
And then, of course, you can probably call this a god card because this is absurd. You know what I mean? This card wins too many matches by itself. And then 3 Apocalypse, 1 Return. Not really much to say about this. You know, they just allow.
Return's still at 1, right?
Yeah, it's still at 1.
I believe it's still at 1.
I think it needs to stay.
It's
really good.
Yeah,
it's really good. For the side,
no extra deck, yeah.
No extra deck.
Because of the return. Yeah, okay, let's go.
Although beforehand, when I played it for the 1 locals, I was playing Metaltron or Metion. I can't remember what it's called.
Metaltron, yeah.
Yeah, the one where it takes 3 tributes.
Yeah.
Card's trash.
It's like Masterpiece,
Card's
but
trash. It's not
as good.
Yeah, basically. So I dropped that. Some people sided it, but I thought no. So I thought there was going to be a lot more Goki. I think this is probably a 3-off to be honest, but I played 2.
You played 2, yeah.
I sided him once against Finn when he was playing Pendulum, because trying to take a part of that board. I'm a big fan of Kaiju, so I played 2 Yamaseal, take apart boards. 2 Ogres. I thought I might play. I didn't think I'd expect so many True Dracos. There was like 4 at the event. There's more Draco than Goki.
Well, it is budget.
There's
budget.
There's more Draco than any other deck, I think, because there was only 2 out of guys.
How many Gokis were there?
I think there was 1 or 2. I only saw 1, so you know. And Sky Striker, there was only about 3, maybe 2 or 3. So this for like their diagrams or other random stuff.
So that came in handy because you had a couple of True Draco matches.
Yeah. The one on Velux, I thought, Goki, they try and chain block you on their soul, so you Veiler this or Veiler the Firewall. It never really came up, to be honest. 2 Twin. This is pretty much just going second against Sky Striker or Outer Geist or any deck that sets a lot of backbone. We just want to take it apart. 2 Mind Crush, again one of the best cards in the format. Look at their hand, take away valuable pieces. I only had 1 white tab. So play 7 to my reasoning behind this is most of the time I'm signing these against old school players. I remember when people used to diss to my Solemn Warning, the salt was so strong, man. So it's not a bad card. And if you're doing this on a reboot, well, they're paying half their life points, you're paying 1,000, so it's not like you're losing in time. And sometimes I don't like the fact that they'll have it back into their deck like an Evenly or a red reboot. So sometimes it's better to just negate and destroy.
But the main reason was
because I only had 1.
You one white tap.
I could realistically ask people, but who cares, man? Okay. And then of course the last 2 cards, Anti-Spell.
Did you see these?
This actually won me a match against Tricks and Sky Striker. This is the thing about this deck, because they have so many like draw power. Just drawing once can get you into your floodgates. And that's it. It's
you see them, man.
Established board with this, and it's just disgusting.
So that's it.
That's the side deck.
That's no extra deck, of course.
I think if I play any more events this format, I'll probably try pure Sky Striker, because I think that deck's absurd.
Would you wait for the ban list first though, because it's coming soon?
Oh, I'm not going to pick it up, I'll try and borrow it. I'm not going to invest into those engages, that. But I still think this is a good deck for anyone that doesn't really want to pay loads of money for the meta. I mean, I have Outer Guys, but I chose to play this deck. I actually had the option
to play. You got top 4 or so. First time playing it.
First time playing it. But the deck's just strong, do you know what I mean? It's break boards deck, do you know what I mean? So it was a really good deck. Just shout out Bab for lending me the demises.
Telling you how to play the mirror as well.
Telling me how to play the mirror. Playing the deck in general, do you know what I mean? Even when I make a mistake, he tells me what I did wrong, and then I learn from that, so that's great. It's good having a mentor like that. And then shout out
Bab Sensei.
Bab Sensei, literally. Best Outer Guys player in the country, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So and then just shout out everyone, the Golden Sun.
That's it. Okay, that's it. I was going to say Bab's True Draco. We took
3 of the top 4 spots. Sadly, the one guy that made top 4 with us took the So we'll get him back next time.
Alright, see you in a bit. Cheers, Drake.
Yeah, no worries, man.
To be the best of my birthright, I was born with an unmatched appetite. Looking to be competitive, not polite. So you see there's no filter when I write. I speak the truth and what is right. Let me just say these MCs don't excite. All they do is chat trees and look for a fight. Consciously promoting injurious life, let me ask, why did you pick up the mic? It's not real rap that they look to recite. Well, the definition they look to me right. That's what these youths of all taught was right. It all works for governments to lie. To get more kids locked up in cells tonight. Provide free labour, out of spite. Brainwashed to believe that life is right.